Greetings, you scallywags. This is Pirate Percy coming at you once again. I want to talk about making your own sash and your own bandana today for a pirate. We're not going to get into details and specifics, I don't think, not dimensions, but I do want to point out material. Material is very important. Got some material, found it on clearance at Walmart. I got like 3 different bolts for $10 around there. Now, when they weren't full, they only had specific measurements, so keep an eye out. For if you're going to create a pirate sash, I would recommend getting at least, I know the internet, Google will tell you at 2 yards. I'm going to tell you 4 to 6 yards at least. 4 to 6. To be safe, I would even say 8 or 9, because if you're doing a pirate, you're going to want the same material for the bandana, so the bandana and the sash matches. Now, Fantasy Weekend was coming up, so I found myself some teal material. So I went out my normal colors. Instead of the black and red, I didn't know if it would match with the red, so I went all black. But I got this like satin material. It's not perfectly, for some people there are marks on there from where I drew to my line to cut it out. What I learned: don't buy a whole bunch of the same material before you try it out, because I have 2 more bolts down there to make sashes and bandanas out of this same type of material, and guess what? It's comfortable on the head until you start sweating. That's when something more cotton friendly becomes in, because now that sweat kind of gets stuck underneath. Yes, the bandana's wet, but it doesn't really do anything for the sweat, and it just becomes a little annoying at some point. Also, I noticed with my sash, let me see if I can't find it real quick in less than 30 seconds, because I ended up with marks on my sash and didn't realize it. And I haven't washed it yet to see if it will come out. So I have 2 bolts of material downstairs to cut a sash and bandana out, different colors, but same material. So I don't know how that's going to go. So whenever you're looking for a sash and bandana, make sure the bandana is going to be comfortable on the head after you sweat, that it soaks up the sweat, and that the material doesn't become annoying after a while. That is still comfortable. So with that being said, go pillage, go plunder, go have some fun.